Mother... Son of a... And, you know what? I'm not gonna get... You don't deserve any more of my money. That's right. Take your ill-begotten gains, you one-armed bandit son of a... Yeah, hello, camera. How are you? I'm good. I'm just, doing some perfectly legal things in this perfectly legal betting establishment with virtual, not real currency, YouTube. I'm surely not endorsing gambling. I am endorsing tapping that. Yes, folks, I would. Freak show. Anywho, speaking of Las Vegas type stuff, I watched a movie that had kind of a Vegas in it. I watched Sing 2. Yes, folks, they made another Sing. Sing being the, well, kind of unfairly considered the Burger King to Disney's McDonald's when it comes to movies with anthropomorphic characters in it. Disney has Zootopia, Illumination has Sing. And I feel it is a very unfair comparison. Sing is more like tacos or perhaps some pizza. Go right through my shot. Thank you, asshole. But you want a pizza. Unfair comparison. Sing is more of a fried chicken compared to a burger place. So, to make sense of my muddled metaphor, you're welcome. We got... Back when the first movie came out, you had Zootopia, which was Disney... Probably the last time Disney has swung for the fences with anything really of interest, where they were using furry anthropomorphic characters to explore race relations in a interestingly built furry society with predators and prey and stuff. Meanwhile, at roughly the same release window-ish, Illumination did Sing, which is anthropomorphic characters and furry stuff in a much less heavily built up world, doing an American Idol kind of parody, Save the Theater, kind of the plot of Electric Boogaloo break-in movie. And you got one. The comparison is unfair in my opinion because these are two movies that are doing extremely different things. They are very different products at the end of the day. So, honestly, my comparison of burger joints, actually more apt to call Sing the burger joint. You want a greasy burger, you want greasy fries. That's what you're expecting. That is what Sing is going to give you. You're coming in for a fairly entertaining jukebox musical with furry animal people singing top 40 hits at you. That's what you're getting delivered. Disney is trying to do some weird fusion Tex-Mex thing over here. They're doing... They may both be fast food joints at the end of the day, but they are delivering very different food into your plate. So, Sing 1, loosely an American Idol parody of sorts, where a wide cast of characters are all overcoming their personal things going on, framed against a music competition, where they're trying to save the theater because little koala man is very bad with money. Sing 2 brings our characters to basically not Vegas, which is taking a look at, instead of doing the American Idol parody, we're exploring the trials and tribulations of setting up a massive Vegas-style Broadway show. And kind of fun. I honestly think this one's a little bit more interesting in terms of the plot setting of not Vegas. I think they call it Red Rock, something like that. It's Vegas, although it is a completely chaste, sexless, gambling-less Las Vegas, so it's all mega casinos that don't have a single slot machine in sight, and are more or less magic super hotels that seem to just be there to house entertainment, which, that's kind of Vegas. That's only a part of it. That's like a third. So, not that inaccurate. You follow our characters from the first movie. They come to Vegas to put on this show to hit the big time, because they've moved past running the community theater stuff and such. Now they want to be big shots. Big shot. Undertale joke. No, Deltarune joke. I forget. It's been a while. Next game's coming out soon at some point, I think. hopefully within my lifetime. I'm a cat, 9 lives. I'm on 6 or 7. I don't know. Anyways, I'm old. Old Mond Cat Yells at Movie. That's the name of this show. Stop looking at me, Toad. You're creepy as hell. The Toad is staring at me. Fuck you. Wrong finger. Can I give the middle finger in here? No? Damn. How about this motion? There you go. Yeah, keep smiling, asshole. Where was I? Oh yeah, Sing 2. It's fine. It is exactly what you'd expect a sequel to Sing to be, which is kind of more of the same. I do enjoy the change of pace in terms of location. The character arcs are not as interesting because, well, everyone basically completed their character arc in the last movie. Thus, they don't really get arcs in this one, more or less just a collection of side stories that are all framed around the main story of getting the big Vegas show running. And they're fine, like Johnny, our monkey man, has to figure out how to dance, because he already plays piano and already sings. Gotta make sure he's the triple threat and can dance too. Pig lady with her pack of children and her incredibly supportive husband is apparently afraid of heights, which, considering she didn't have to jump around and do acrobatics in the air while singing before, valid. And so on and so forth. Different plots for everybody, varying degrees of importance or interesting. Some are okay, more better than others. It's kind of a taste will vary. So, the main plot, as it were, of getting the show together involved, again, our main koala boy being bad with money, or in this case, being bad as a character, where he gets involved with a casino owner who, named Crystal, who's this pretty attractive wolf man who is, just a murderer. Basic businessman who also murders. And his staff is amusingly okay with all of his obvious, well-known murders until they're not at the end of the movie because the movie has to end. So, that's kind of funny. Usually they try to keep the murders on the down low, but they are clearly aware that he frequently strangles people and throws them off his casino. Like, if this was a nastier movie, there would be like a crash pad landing zone with a splash zone for the kids on the street level at the bottom of his casino. Or from the rooftop view of the casino. So, for kids. Also, there's a really strong dick joke that was in the trailers, which is kind of a spoiler. Good dick joke. Funny. Kids movies. There's going to be dick jokes. There's going to be adult humor sprinkled in. That's probably the best joke in the whole thing beyond, I think it's Sarah Jessica Parker gag with a news reporter lady who's a horse and she's got the hoof hands, and it's kind of funny. Maybe that's meant to be her. I don't know. I don't follow Hollywood crap. No. Nope. What are I talking about? Oh yeah, Sting 2. Again, it's fine. Don't come over here, Toad. Fuck off. I probably shouldn't have picked this world. Keep getting distracted. Cat. Anyways. The movie's fine. The plots convert. The movie basically spins its wheel as getting to the last third where the actual Broadway show that they're putting on happens, which is a bizarro space opera thing that's entertaining. It's just there for them to set piece the singing, but it's fine. The movie is pretty good when it comes to the fur bait, as it were. I can see why there is a pretty sizable category on a few sites that I frequent for these various characters. You got the fox lady, who's kind of manic pixie girl, spoiled brat kid, so she does fine. You got the pig mama, you got koala boy's got some porn, you got the villain, has plenty of porn, I've seen that. There's a reason that dick joke's in there. And you've got, what else was in this? My memory. Think. What can I talk about with this movie? Oh yeah. There's a couple of amusing side things of characters that are not here that imply some stuff. Last movie, Seth MacFarlane was in it as a mouse who was in bad with mobsters. He's not in this movie. He's not even mentioned. I think he did. I think he got eaten off camera between movies, which Well, it was going to happen at some point. Like, he did look very edible as a mouse, cat. Also, John, the sheep kid, son of the older sheep lady who was kind of funding things, he's missing entirely, never mentioned. Like, did he die off camera between movies or something? Like, I understand not bringing back Seth MacFarlane because, Seth MacFarlane, but what happened to the sheep kid? Did they, forget he was there when they were writing this? Did they write him out and just cut scenes? What happened? It's a weird omission of things. I'm like, he was kind of an important character in the last movie, and his mom is still here, or grandma, whoever she is, I forget. She's still here. You would think he'd be at least seen. Like, you don't have to give him dialogue, but he's not present. He's gone. He's poofed. Even Thanos snapped out of the movie. Whatever. The movie's entertaining. Visually, it looks nice. It's a much nicer looking movie. The fur textures are fluffy. Oh yeah, Bono's in it. That's the other thing I'm trying to think of with the fur bait. So we have, kind of deceptively, honestly, our only meaty plot line that we have in here is introducing another character to our already overstuffed cast, being Old Man Lion, who has dead wife and is sad about it, and he has to be encouraged to come back into the fold of making music and doing the thing he loves, which this is not great shakes of a plot line, but this is a children's film with 30 characters in it, so this one gets a little more meat on it because they're trying something slightly more serious than Afraid of Heights or Can't Dance. So, points for at least doing a little bit of effort here. He's voiced by Bono, which just means they use some U2 music. Bono does his best to voice act, so he's fine. He's acceptable. It's fine. Design-wise, hot old Lion Man Daddy. I get it. I understand why there was a thirst. Little thirsty here. I'd have a sip, but I get it. But yeah, the movie is exactly what you'd expect it to be. It's a sequel to Sing 2. It is a sequel to Sing. It is Sing Dos. It is a jukebox musical. It is meant to entertain the children and the furries and families and whatnot. This is not great stakes. This is not some major big event movie or high concept movie thing. This is what it is meant to be. Entertainment, and honestly, that's perfectly fine. Sometimes you want the greasy burger and fries, and that's just fine by me. Now, I'm going to rob this casino because, well, Vegas, Ocean's 11, might as well do that while I'm here. And him, I'm going to shove his ass inside one of these slot machines. Maybe the coins will come out of his butt. Oh yeah, like and subscribe. Watch my other YouTube videos, check my Patreon, give me money to draw you pornography, so on and so forth. Bye-bye, viva, me, viva, viva, viva. I got a pompadour. I can blend right in with the Elvis impersonators.